Hello, how's it going? Welcome to a brand new series. It's the most exciting time of the year. The Football Manager 2024 early access period has started, and today we are beginning our early access save. It's going to be a bit strange to go away from the beta version, if you like, but we are going back all the way to FM16 and my series then, the Everton Project. That's going to be our save over the next couple of weeks, but after that, starting for the full release, we will be doing a South Shields Road to Glory. My hometown club are officially in the game this year after being promoted to the Vanarama National League North, and we will be doing a Champions or non-league to Champions League series there, and I cannot wait for that. So make sure you click the subscribe button for daily Football Manager videos, and it would be fantastic if we could hit 100 likes for this video. I'm hoping all this lagging nonsense that's going on with our manager in the background will not be the case in the game, but I'm going to go ahead and look at the new setup. We will be doing a career mode with Everton. I've managed to put all the badges in there as well. Choose game mode. We are going to be going for the real world stuff. So the players will start at the clubs they were with at the start date of the career. They'll then move to their new club on the date that they did in real life, but hopefully we'll be able to do a little bit more business as well, maybe bring in some free transfers to bolster the squad and keep Everton in the Premier League. That is definitely what we are going to be looking for. So I'll go ahead, set up the game, and I'll see you guys when we're in the real game screen. Okay, so here we are in the screen then. Everton hire Hannard. Everton have today confirmed the appointment of Joe Hannard as the club's new manager. Eyebrows have been raised in the world of football at the inexperienced 25-year-old, and he is sure to face plenty of questions when he faces the media for the first time at Goodison Park. He replaces previous manager Sean Dyche. Okay, Everton, of course, are a team with great history. The Premier League media predict them to finish 13th in the league. I think that would be a pretty incredible achievement, actually. We finished last season in 17th, of course. We're going to be entering the FA Cup in the third round, the Carabao Cup in the second round. They haven't won a trophy for 28 years. That's going to be our number one target, I suppose, is to get back into the picture for winning silverware, getting into the top half, and I am already panicking looking at this. Our transfer budget is £1 million, our wage budget only at £2 million. That is going to be incredible difficulty straight off. We have got some transfer obligations. Beto will be coming in, Chimiti will be coming in, and Fraser Barnsley, they're all coming in over the next few weeks. Alex Iwobi will be going to Fulham on deadline day. Demarai Gray will be joining the Saudi team Al Ettifaq on the 7th of September for £8 million, so we probably don't want to register him. And Jean-Philippe Guimaraman is going to be released on the 1st of September. Tom Cannon is going to leave on loan. In terms of loans, we are going to be bringing in Jack Harrison, going to be bringing in Arnaud Danjuma as well. Neil Maupay is going to be going out on loan to Brentford. Mason Holgate, Reece Welsh, Harry Tyra, Lewis Warrington, Jean-Luc Laban and Stan Mills will all be leaving. They want us to play possession football, sign players under the age of 22, develop using the club's youth system, attacking football. So we want possession football, but attacking football as well. Do not sign players over the age of 30, work within the wage budget. They're going to be building a new stadium. Of course, that's definitely something happening in real life. Finishing mid-table is where they want us to finish this season, be competitive in the FA Cup, be competitive in the Carabao Cup, and then eventually start to become best of the rest. That's where we're looking at. Play entertaining football is what the fans want to do. We will meet the media and we'll meet our staff every month. I don't really enjoy those meetings too much, but excellent to be back in the hot seat of Football Manager. Of course, I'll go and do all of our brand new things. If I come across anything incredibly new, then we will go through it. But we are going to be getting ready for our first match of the season against West Ham United on Saturday. So we've got a few days with the players to get our philosophy in there, maybe get a new signing. But generally, we're going to be using what we are given for that first match against West Ham. Well, this is something that is definitely new. The set piece sort of management, set piece creator, it's completely overhauled for FM24. Now, I've tried not to keep up with too much of what was happening. I wanted to experience it all myself, but yeah, I think, you know, we'll go through this wizard, if you like. Ian Warner is going to take through it. What defensive marking strategy do you prefer? We could do player marking, zonal marking, or hybrid. I mean, I quite like, biggest aerial defenders will be marked zonally while the rest will mark individual opponents. I quite like that. What post do you want players marking whilst defending? Let's go for near post. How many players do you like to leave forward when defending a set piece? We want a counter-attack possibility, so let's do that. How do you prefer the ball to be delivered from attacking set pieces? Tend to like going to the near post. How many players do you want to leave back defending? More defenders will be left back. No. Let's be attacking with our corners. How do you want set pieces to be delivered? Surely we want an in-swinger. And that looks fine. So they're going to generate our set-piece routines, which I think is absolutely awesome, by the way. And you can see, if we go into attack scenarios now, we should be able to see who is going to be going in there. If we click on aerial threats, you can see Dominic Calvert-Lewin is our biggest aerial threat, so he's going to be first when he's in the matchday squad, when he's not injured, basically. Jared Branthwaite is going to be up there. Michael Keane, of course, you can see our box threats in there as well. Creators in there, recovery defenders. I like all of that. I think that's a really good addition. You can add more routines in there as well, but I think I'd like to leave it almost as the defaults early on, see what happens, see what patterns we notice, and maybe tinker with that a little bit more down the line. But this is really, really good. What do we want then? So we want our... How do you prioritize stuff? Is it... let's go into... Yeah, that's recovery. So that's in-swinger. Yeah, attack near post, lurk at far post. Yeah, okay, that's all good. I think this looks fine. I think this will be really revolutionary, actually. Yeah, and we want the aerial threats to be the first thing we're looking at there. Here it is. So you can sort of do that there. So aerial threats we want first, then probably box threats, and then recovery defenders, then creators. That looks good. Okay, I'm quite happy with that. We'll give that a go. Just to give you a bit of a heads up on the tactic we're going for, I'm going for quite an attacking tactic with Everton, which is a bit of a problem because we don't really have strikers. I have had a little look into the free transfer market. We're going to be playing with a complete wing back on the right hand side, trying to bomb forward. As they bomb forward, I'm hoping the inverted fullback, new role in this game, will come in to this, make it a 3, and then we've got Doucouré as our deep line playmaker, looking to maybe push forward a little bit, as Idrissa Gana Gueye is going to sort of sit back, defend, look to win the ball when he can. Dwight McNeil on the wide. We have got him on cutting inside with ball, but hopefully he should be doing that, getting into the box and doing something with that, and hopefully sticking it in the top corner. But looking at transfers, we have offered a few trials out. David De Gea, not really interested, but thought we'd get him in anyway. Jerome Boateng, we'll have a look at him, maybe look at getting some full-back positions in there. Facundo Pellistri, somebody we can get in on loan, low cost. That is definitely a place we can invest this season is in our loan system. So Facundo Pellistri, of course, very good potential. I think will come in and do a job on the wing for us, which is really good. Jesse Lingard, putting in a trial for him. Hatem Ben Arfa as well. 40-year-old Fabio Quagliarella. Is that it? Quagliarella? Played for Sampdoria for donkey's years, has scored hundreds of goals. Might just be somebody to sit on the bench. Papas Cisse, similar idea, scored goals in the Premier League before with Newcastle, of course. Toonami, very, very good player for us back in the early 2010s. Hasn't played at a high level for many years, but could be somebody that comes off the bench in the last 5 minutes when we've got no depth. If we can get him in for a couple of grand a week, he might just stick a goal in the back of the net that could well save us this season. We might even look at selling some of our clauses as well. You know, you can look at the Anthony Gordon ones. I mean, we can get a decent amount of money for all of that. We won't do that just yet, but we could go and get 2.5 million, 3 million. That will allow us to actually go out there and buy a player. Other than that, we're also looking at Sergio Cameo, 22-year-old Spaniard. I think he could be a real top quality player. If we brought him in on loan, he could definitely score us some goals this season. So that's where we're looking at the moment. Obviously, I'll keep you in the loop of whether we do actually sign anybody. But if not, it'll be for us against West Ham. Okay, we're going to bite the bullet and sign Jesse Lingard. I think he's just too good a player to leave on a free transfer, really. Gives us some good depth options. Can play in behind the striker as well. Can play either side. I think just exactly what we need is a bit of a squad filler. 20 grand a week as well. I don't think it's too much to ask there. We are going to be bringing in Papas Cisse. For exactly the reason I said, you know, it's a bit of depth. He might not play a single game this season, but just to have him there, if Calvert-Lewin is injured all season, we're going to need somebody that can stick the ball in the back of the net if the ball is put on their feet and if we create enough chances. And I for some reason, I just have a feeling, I don't know why, but I have a feeling that Papas Cisse might be a hero. Wow, this Everton team is rough. Here is our first lineup of the season. Jordan Pickford will start between the sticks. We've got Nathan Patterson, James Tarkowski, Michael Keane and Jared Branthwaite in defence. We've then got Idrissa Gana Gueye and Abdoulaye Doucouré as our holding midfielders. Lewis Dobbin will start wide with Jesse Lingard, and up top we've got Dwight McNeil and Youssef Chimiti, who has just joined his real life transfers, just gone through. Let's see what we've got here, folks. This could be a real disaster. Squad numbers need to be given. We will auto number them. That's absolutely fine. And let's get ourselves into our first match in Football Manager 2024. I cannot wait for this. This is going to be absolutely awesome. Hopefully you enjoy it, and leave a like if you do, and predictions down in the comments. Where are we going to finish this first season? I got sacked last year in the beta period. We got sacked by Newcastle, so I'm not particularly confident for this season, but we'll give it a go. It's important to take full advantage of our home game against West Ham. Let's see what we can do. Tunnel interview done. It's a special day, all of that, and let's get ourselves into it. You can see the stadium looks rather strange, and it is rather laggy. I don't know why it's as laggy as it is, but hopefully it'll settle itself down once we get into the match. But cool new graphics at the start of the fixture. That's what we like to see. And here come the boys walking out. And our first match in charge of Everton Football Club. Here's Souček. Gets it to Zuma now. Yeah, that's absolutely horrible, isn't it? Why is that lagging so much? Yeah, what if we put it on 2D for the first match? Would that Would that solve it? Looks like it will. So maybe we'll just do 2D for this first match and have replays in director mode. Goodness me, I've not played in this mode for a little while. Here's Dwight McNeil. What's he going to do? Whips it in. McNeil into the middle. Our first corner, headed away. Need that to be zoomed forward a little bit. It's Branthwaite all the way back to Jordan Pickford. I don't know how much I can deal with that. Let's go into sideline. There we go. That's better. Here's Jesse Lingard on the ball. Whips it in. Header. Good save by Areola there. But yeah, that worked out quite nicely. We've got another corner coming in from Nathan Patterson this time. Header in from Branthwaite over the bar. Unlucky. Very unlucky. Right. Shall we get this nice and low? How do we do it? We do camera height there, camera zoom there. That's all good for me. Cool. Okay, Bowen finds Fornals. Good tackle from Chimiti. It's over the top. And here's Jesse Lingard. Good save. Good save. Could have been an absolute disaster there, but managed to keep it out, which is what we're talking about. Here's Branthwaite. Finds Doucouré. Branthwaite again. Whips it in. Header from Dobbin over the bar. And we've had multiple chances. Going to have an awesome XG so far. What on earth is going on? It was fine a minute ago. Right, go back to 2D Classic and then back to sideline. Does that fix it? No, Patterson gets it back to Idrissa Gana. Good save. And yeah, that lagging is just too annoying. Going to put it on key highlights as well. We don't want to see every single chance. Oh, and West Ham have scored. Pablo Fornals. Oh, well, you knew it was coming. You knew it was coming, folks. Kufal with the throw. Got it to Jared Bowen. And then he got it to Alvarez. Alvarez into the middle and Fornals with the header. Jordan Pickford, nothing he can do about it. It's 1-0 West Ham and the worst possible start to the season for us after a very promising few moves. Here's Tarkowski. Gets it to Idrissa Gana. Now Patterson. Here's Dobbin now with the shot. Good save from Areola there. Very impressive indeed. And now here's Dwight McNeil. Whips it into the middle. Branthwaite scores. And we do score from the corner. Branthwaite got very, very close the last time. But we are back on parity. Unless VAR spoils our day, which it has done. Oh, it's a disallowed goal. And, well, we're seeing it right from the top there. And, yeah, it was offside, unfortunately. What a shame. Right, here's Zuma. Gets it to Souček, now to Kufal. But well cut out by Lewis Dobbin now, who's pushing forward. Gets it to Jesse Lingard, who cuts forward now to Doucouré, and that's over the bar. But wow, we were getting close there, weren't we? But didn't quite manage to get over the line. Right, let's encourage the boys. They've had a good start, bless them. You know, we're in a tricky situation with this squad, but they've played okay so far. And here's Chimiti. What a goal that is. Yusuf Chimiti with his first goal. He's been here for a day. He's been on the training ground for a day, and he's come in and he's smacked one into the bottom right corner. Branthwaite got it to Doucouré. Then there was Chimiti with the chance, and he whacked it into the bottom corner. And that is an awesome goal. And it's 1-1 now. And, well, apparently it was a tight offside. Just on, and Chimiti there. I mean, what a finish it was. And hopefully that is a sign of things to come in the second half. So we have dominated possession so far. That's one of the things that the board wanted us to do. And the other thing they wanted us to do was entertain and keep play attacking. And I feel like we've very much achieved that in that half of football against West Ham, who were, you know, a very good side in the Premier League. To be 1-1, to be absolutely dominating the match in that fashion is very good. Dobbin with the shot and he scores. Is that going to be given as offside? I'm not entirely sure. Is there going to be a VAR check? I don't think so. But the two players that we were umming and ahhing of whether to include, have scored in this match. Chimiti scored the first one. Lewis Dobbin has put that into the back of the net, and we are 2-1 up now. And let's give the 3D a bit of a go for the final few minutes, the final couple of highlights of this match. And let me know, what would you rather? Would you rather the nice smooth gameplay of the 2D Classic, or little bit of lag on the 3D? I'm not entirely sure why that's happening, but I will be bulk recording some videos tonight because I'm actually going away over the weekend. So do let me know in the comments what you'd prefer. Here's Dobbin, gets it in. It's a header from McNeil. No, it is cleared. Garner now forward to Branthwaite, and I think that's unwatchable personally. No idea what's happening. It was happening with F1 Manager for me as well, which is why I switched to the PlayStation 5 version. I think maybe the computer's bust, which that is not a fun one. But anyway, here is a kick by Areola. Kufal gets it. Kera now to Souček. Can we get this back? It's Paqueta on the left-hand side. West Ham looking dangerous here. Paqueta gets it to Ings, and is that onside? I think it is. And West Ham have equalised in the 89th minute of the match. And that is devastating. Paqueta there on the left-hand side. Oh, and, just what on earth? What on earth is this game? Already getting FM'd in the very first match. McNeil into the middle. Can we get a final chance here? Doucouré into the middle. It's McNeil now. He gets it in. Lingard was there. It's Bowen. It's now Lingard. McNeil finds Dobbin. It's in. Oh, what a drama. What a drama at the end there. And Lewis Dobbin has scored 2 goals in the final 30 minutes of this match to put us back into the lead. It was McNeil forward to Dobbin, and it was a big deflection off the West Ham defender. I'm not sure who that was, but Lewis Dobbin has won the match on his professional debut for the club. 2 goals in there, and we've promoted him from the reserve squad. He's come in, he's done a terrific job, and we have absolutely smashed that. We win our first match in charge of Everton, and it was a really good performance. We deserve to see 3 points at the end of that, I think. Lewis Dobbin, has he played matches for Everton? Oh, he played 3 matches in 2021-22, was playing in League One last season, but the first match of this season grabs 2 goals. That's what we're talking about. Absolutely fantastic. But now we've got to go away to Stamford Bridge and play Chelsea. Well, we've got a couple of more signings come in. Cameo has joined. Sergio Cameo, he's coming on loan until the end of the season. We've managed to get Pelistri in as well. Papa Cisse has joined. Really, really excited about some of those signings. So hopefully we will see a bit of an impact. Obviously, we've seen a new star be born with Lewis Dobbin, and hopefully with a bit of the depth that we're bringing in, it'll give us a bit of a chance going forward. That's the plan anyway. But yeah, let's see how we get on against Chelsea. Well, we're going to go with a completely unchanged lineup. I thought we played incredibly well in the last match, so that's what we're going to go for. Sergio Cameo, unfortunately, has got a little bit of a knock going into this. I'm hoping that he will recover and we'll maybe get him on for the last 10 minutes or so, but he's passed a fitness test. He is happy to play. Interestingly, Romelu Lukaku is playing for Chelsea today. But yeah, we are going to keep with exactly the same lineup. We're going to try and drive Chelsea off the pitch, if you like, with our play. And hopefully Lewis Dobbin will be on form again. So here we go. I'm going to just stick with 2D Classic for now. So the first few episodes, we're going to be in 2D Classic. I'm sorry. I will try and get it all fixed in time for certainly the main series starting with South Shields. But certainly for me, I quite like it. It's quite nice to see how your tactics are coming together. But yeah, here we go then. Let's see how it all goes against Chelsea. They're, of course, playing in blue. We've got Gusto to Lavia, gets it to Caicedo now. Moises Caicedo on his debut. Oh, what a goal. What a goal that is. I'm looking forward to seeing this one on the replay. Off both posts and into the back of the net. Jordan Pickford beaten there. But yeah, it was a lovely pass through to Caicedo, who is getting through and just trickled over the line in the end. And Caicedo scores. It's Chelsea 1, Everton 0. Well, what a shame. Right, let's go positive with the entire team. Obviously, going forward, we'll probably have an away tactic, certainly against the big teams, where we'll just look to suck up the possession, suck up the ball, and maybe hit them on the counter. But for now, we're just going to try and replicate what happened in the first match. But here's Lavia, could make it 2-0 here. Oh, it's Lukaku, should have been 2-0. 20 minutes gone and we're struggling here. I'm going to encourage the boys again, try and get them going a little bit here. But hey, if we get out of this episode with 3 points, we'll take it. We will take it. Absolutely. And fingers crossed, it's a sign of things to come. If we can get our home form good, then that's where we can look at it. Right, let's just check using sideline for the final bits of this first half. I did tweak a couple of the settings, so maybe we'll see it improve. Here's Thiago Silva, gets it to Lavia. Now Lukaku finds Sterling on the ball. Sterling into the middle. Oh, it's off the line by Patterson, and Doucouré clears. Okay, here's Lavia now. Oh, bad tackle. Bad tackle by Chimiti there. Quite lucky that wasn't a free kick, but well, fingers crossed. No lag there. We'll take it. Right. Let's have a look. We're in the position we deserve to be, and the numbers prove that. I think maybe it could be time for a couple of changes. Let's see what we can do. Of course, we kept with the same lineup all the way through last time. We're going to take Chimiti off. We're going to put Serge Cameo on, and we're going to put him as a target man on attack. Dobbin not having the best of times. We're going to bring Lingard over to the left. Lingard off, sorry. And we're going to put McNeil up top and give Patrice Cisse his Everton debut. Let's see how it goes in the second half. And hey, if these two create the best ever Premier League partnership, the Cameo-Cisse partnership, then we are officially a Football Manager genius. But I'm not finding that terribly likely, but we are still in the game. It's only 1-0, and for as long as we can stay in the game, we've still got a chance. And here's Patterson now on the counter-attack on this right-hand side. What's he going to do with it? He's going to whip it in, and Patrice Cisse is there. Couldn't get his head on it. And now Chelsea are on the counter-attack. It's Mudryk pushing forward. Is he going to score? Mudryk with the shot. Great save by Jordan Pickford. Keeps it out of the net. And here's Mudryk. What's he going to do with it? He whips it into the middle, and Pickford comes out to collect. Now, can we hit them on the counter-attack? No, we can't. Wasn't a quick enough distribution there from Jordan Pickford. Right, Lewis Dobbin is going to come off. We're going to put Mackenzie Hunt on that right-hand side. We're going to take Doucouré off, and we're going to put Jean-Philippe Gabaman. Mikalenko is going to come on for Branthwaite, and we're going to go for a bit more of an attacking formation. 2 complete wing backs, trying to get ourselves back into the game, because we only need 1 goal here and we will be back in it. So here's Patrice Cisse, gets it forward to Mikalenko, forward to Dwight McNeil. Oh my god, it's a chance for Idrissa Gana Gueye, finds Hunt, it's off the bar, and that's behind for a corner kick. But wow, we are looking like we really want this, and that's what we need to see. McNeil into the middle, it's away by Lukaku, but Cisse blocks it. Back in it goes, Lukaku away. Cisse has looked quite dangerous in these opening 40 minutes of his Everton career, but of course he'll be judged at the end of the season on has he scored any goals, and certainly in this match, it's looking like the answer's no. But here's Mikalenko, gets it to Cisse, passes it back. to Michael Keane now. Here's Patterson, finds Hunt. Mackenzie Hunt's look dangerous. He gets it in. Oh, it's into the back of the net. And it's Jean-Philippe Gibberman. No idea how we say his name. Gibberman. That's his name. And it is an equaliser. Mackenzie Hunt, he's looked great as he's come on. He's looking like he wants a little bit of action. That's a terrific finish from Gibberman there. And that could well be a point gained rather than 2 points lost, you would say, that Chelsea are certainly feeling there. And it is full time, and we get the point against Chelsea. An unbeaten start to our Premier League journey, the Everton Project, after getting off to a pretty awful start. Going 1-0 down to West Ham is off and running. Can we become the Invincibles this season? I don't know. I don't think so. But yeah, that was pretty good. Cisse, had a decent game. He looked up for it, and that's what I want. I want 11 players on the pitch that are gonna perform for us. We might not have the best 11 players on the pitch. We certainly will not for many, many matches this season. But if we can give full commitment, then who's to say what we can achieve this season? I really enjoyed that. That was thrilling. 2 dramatic endings to both of our matches. I think it's going to be a crazy year of Football Manager, and you do not want to miss it. So make sure you click that subscribe button for daily Football Manager content. We will be back, and I think it has to be against our boys Newcastle, doesn't it? I'll probably play Luton and Reading off camera, but we'll be back for Nottingham Forest and my team, Newcastle United, in the next episode. So hopefully you'll join me for that tomorrow at 4 p.m. UK time. If you have enjoyed it, give it a massive thumbs up down below. Really would appreciate as much support as possible. A big push on Football Manager. It's what started this channel. It's the bread and butter of this channel. It would be amazing if we can have a really successful return for the Everton Project. So do leave a like if you've enjoyed. Get involved down in the comment section. And if you do want to buy the game on 2Game, then of course use my promo code CGS. That'll give you an extra 5% off, and if you do order it in the next couple of weeks, you'll get an extra 20% off as well. So see you tomorrow for the next episode. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.